All looking good. Good morning, each and every one of you that are joining in with this daily Lenormand card spread reading. We've got Keza who's mentioned a good morning as well, so thank you for that. If you'd like to mention where you're from, those who like to comment is fine. If you don't want to comment, that's fine too. And I just realised I had the iPad still volume up, which was a bit of oops. Can't do a show without an oops. But that's all right. So I am sending out to yeah, the throat's still doing its thing, to my YouTube channel, the Ros Boundy profile, the Ros Boundy page, the mytimetv.live page in the Facebook. And good morning, Diane. Lovely to see you and your little JR there. And to the Body Soul app. So I've got the 5 destinations. So hoping everything runs well this morning. So it's great. And for those who are going to be watching replay, welcome as well. So I'll get straight into being a weekend because we're always going to be busy on a weekend doing different things. I'll get to the cards already. Lots now. Tune into your spiritual guidance. Tap into that. I have left the overlay from last night sitting there. It's that lovely little black smoky edge. I quite like it. I think for a weekend that's rather nice. So good morning to Shaz. You're here this morning as well. And we have Veronica. And hope that I'm well today. Well, you can tell from my voice it hasn't gone away. It hasn't got much worse. I did do my rat test to the number, whatever it is, and that was a negative again. So I've done 3. They're 3 negatives. So I think it's just a plain cold, a plain old cold. Now, here we are with the cards. I've only chosen 3 this morning, or Spirit only chose 3 this morning. So, and I did have done them from the, I can't find where I put them. Oh, I snuck underneath the table here somewhere. That disappeared. It's just apologies for the coughing still. It's this deck that I'm using still. Usually I'll go to a different deck for the weekend, and I just happened to pick this one up this morning, so that's what Spirit wanted, was that deck. And I have managed to pull one of these cards. I don't normally do them on the weekend, the Inner Soul Guidance deck that Leanne and Deb have created. I was so pleased to see that it was the dog that's been chosen for today. So it's you deserve friendship, loyalty, and support. So feel the unconditional love that surrounds you. And I think really we all need that at the moment. It is something that's very important to remember, that unconditional love. And who gives it most perfectly is a dog. There we go. So here we go for the cards now. It's just 3 cards for the day, whatever order they're going to be in for the day. I'll still read them from left to right. Now, I did choose one of the guidance questions from the deck that is, well, it's a set of cards that I bought from Tea with Karen that give you ideas for those times where someone in a reading doesn't quite know what to ask. We can grab a card and spirit guides to that too. So we're obviously needing some grounding today is what I'm feeling. So get out in Mother Nature. So what do I need to change in order to feel more grounded? And that's what I felt first straight off. And it's just so lovely to sit here, yes, to watch the outside front yard by camera. But I'm actually needing to go out and move around in it a bit today. So I'll probably do some weeding and that type of thing. And we've got that indication straight away from the sickle. So, excuse me, the scythe. I can remember Dad using that term, sickle. It is a scythe, SCYTHE. It's one of the most old-fashioned and basic of tools for tilling the land, for harvesting, for doing what you need with gaining, to manage our food source, I suppose. It's just one of those oldest of farming instruments. And the sharper that you kept that, the easier the task is. And here we've got the scythe being in the process of harvesting the wheat. So that is a very grounding energy, because you are there with your feet planted firmly on the ground and getting that good swing up that brings its own rhythm and connection to Mother Nature. So that's what I'm feeling with that. And it really is the grounding and foundation of what the Tower's going to bring us today as well, because that really is rooted deep in the earth to give us those solid foundations to build upon with whatever structure. I think mostly there is a percentage that's used as far as how tall you want the building to go is how deep you're meant to put the foundations or something like that. I don't know how that works out, but it seems to me to be a common sense thing that if you're going to build something tall and solid and where it's almost immovable, you can't just whack it on top of the earth, as a flat surface thing to stay there, because there is that more resistance. If you've been up in one of those skyscrapers that are really, really high, apparently they do move. You can feel them. And it's got to have that counterbalance and basis to be really fully grounded into Mother Earth. So we are being given that, and especially this Tower is above the card that is suggesting, what can we change to become more grounded? Check your foundations, that they are good, solid, and deep. Okay. It also means that what we're going to be bringing forward is that key. Somewhere in our day to day, there's going to have that sense of a key opening doorways, doors, or boxes, because sometimes boxes can be locked, or even those little private diaries. I remember having a little diary when I was a child that had a key lock and the tiniest little key. It was so much fun to use. Unfortunately, I don't think that one lasted my childhood. I have a funny feeling that went west into the dump at some point. Our farm dump was the west, so on the west side of the farm. It's it's that opening up and blossoming. Here we've got that beautiful rose. So it really is, to me, it's indicating opening up and allowing and setting what you're wanting to set free, and allow it to be its fullness in the beauty, in whatever task it's got, whatever task you've got. What's that next doorway that you're going to go through for that next task? Now, because it's not, well, for a lot of people, it's not actually a work day, it's a weekend. Flow into your energy of what you're wanting to intend for your weekend with that fullness and that openness, and setting free whatever purpose. If you've got a purpose for the weekend, set that free and go, step into it with that full enthusiasm and, well, groundedness, isn't it? So, good morning, Michaela. Lovely to have you here. Now, I am just finishing up because, I don't think there's any other comments, excuse me. Oh, goodness. Yeah, and I need to go and get something to soothe the throat again. It's lovely to share these moments with you. I thoroughly enjoy doing the live streaming, as you all know. It'd be wonderful if you could pop over to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. And I know Facebook monitors stuff like you wouldn't believe, as to maybe my account might be denigrated here. I don't know. Because I'm encouraging people to go off to my YouTube channel. The different ways that people can be manipulated, we do need to have that awareness. Good. Oh, thank you, Keza. Yes, you have a wonderful day too. I hope you don't have too many beds to do. I presume, are you working? And you take care too, Diane. You take care as well. Be mindful of part of that you, as you move through in life, that be mindful and open when you receive whatever information spirit's showing you. Be mindful and open of the way that different arenas of industries do actually manipulate us. And it is called marketing. It is called directing into the way they want us to move so they can sell more to us, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I've been doing a bit of studying around marketing and I don't like it. Hey, but that's all right. I want to put through what is a sense of letting you know what is about from my heart. Okay. So, and hope my throat Comes good, yeah. Honey tea. I've got to go and get some honey. At least I know I'm not positive for the COVID or anything, so I don't have to isolate any further as a close contact to a friend. So that was, I think that was negated last night, midnight. So thank you for that, Veronica. Well, Michaela, you hang on for. I've got the order wrong. Ros, take care. Let me go through these again. Here we go. Diane saying, Ros, oh, thanks, Ros, take care. Thank you. Here we've got Michaela going, hope your throat comes good very soon, honey tea. Thank you. Yes, I've got to get some honey. Thank you, Ros, your throat. And hope my throat feels better soon. Yes, thank you. Oh, you've got three beds. The others full house yesterday, 12. Wow. I think that's wonderful news that there's people moving around and travelling around and having their breaks now. I think for our mental health, we need to have those breaks. Get some grounding, put feet on Mother Earth, like we're being told this morning. Yeah, good thinking. So thank you. Yes, Manuka is one of the good ones. I just prefer local raw honey. So I'll be connecting with a local beekeeper because there's a couple around here. So yes, as much as yes, Manuka has some good vibes about it. Thank you so much. Be here tomorrow morning around 8. Have a wonderful day. Keep being the best you that you can be. And namaste until tomorrow. Bye for now.